Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kino with STEMwithKino.com, and for all my Sift people, and I even have like U.S. Army Sift here, for all my Sift applicants, there's a game that I wanted to bring to your attention. It's kind of like a first-person shooter, but then there's a helicopter option. So you would have to get the Arma 3 and then the helicopters add-on, and anybody that does try to get on this, my unit is going to be U.S. Army Sift for the standard instrument for flight training test. So you open it up. This is on Steam. This is on Steam, and you would hit start for Arma 3. Then this page comes up, and then you click play with mods here. Right, then it goes through its little motions and all that stuff, and she's getting set up there. That's good. So the reason why I like this is because it is a very cool interactive game. Now, I don't recommend you should work this with your VR or some type of head tracking software, because you're going to need to do a bit of looking around, and you don't want a controller to do that. So after the game opens up, you can see this little helicopter. You can see Arma 3 helicopters, and you go to the tutorial and then VR training. I have to go to VR training. There's a helicopter simulator in here, and that's the whole point. Alright, so let's see here. Place pools, launchers, target designation. So these are like the first person shooter options, but then there is a helicopter option. So there's helicopter basics. That's what I recommend you play with. But you can even operate weapon systems and do sling loading, and then there's advanced maneuvers. So I recommend you go to helicopter basics. Now, if you have an expert, let's see if I can get this volume here. Okay, let's get the volume down. So it starts out. Okay, I got the volume down. So, alright. So with the head tracking, I can look around, and that is very, very necessary. Now, it's in a auto hover mode right now. So the first thing that they'll do is they'll give you instructions. And so we have to lower the collective, which is right there. We have I can't even point at it. We have our cyclic controller in the left hand, and this is supposed to be your body. And the right hand is the cyclic collectives in the left hand, and the rudder pedals are, you don't see a move, but that's okay. So the first thing, our instruction is to lower the collective. We lower the collective, which is the left hand there, we push it down, and what's going to happen is, you're going to lose altitude. Now you can see the vertical speed indicator in the basic 6 flight instruments actually going down. We want to bring this down to, I thought it was 30 feet or something like that. So it's going to give you instructions. I think it's 10 feet. So that was the first task. Now we're going to ascend to 50 feet. So we're going to raise the collective. ourselves up to 50 feet. Now you could look at the rotate our azimuth to 273. We're currently pointed north, and what we're going to do is we're going to press the left rudder. So we'll turn it 90 degrees. Okay, 273, pointed west. Rotate to 008, which is slightly right of 360 to the north. Okay, completed that task. So now we're giving us a straight left. Just pushing the collective to the, the cycle to the left. Level out. Straight right, which is hold the collective to the right. We'll go sideways. Okay, after that task is complete, we'll level out. Fly forward. This head thing, I'm going to play with it, just have to not show it again. So we've been stripped to fly forward. Push forward on the cycler, now that does show. And then bring it back level, fly forward, that task is been completed. Stop in the helicopter, pull back, you can watch the grid lines get slower and slower, or you can watch the speed indication upper left-hand corner. You can see us slowing down. We'll bring it back level. We are stopped. And it's going to ask us to fly backwards. We'll pull back on the cycle and we'll fly backwards. Okay. Now it's going to bring us into a second scenario. Now, I recommend you play with this for a little while. Okay, we're going to push forward on the cyclic, and we're going to start picking up speed. Translation lift starts. Just take your time and be really, really easy with this. So what I recommend is you do the tutorial and coordinate your cyclic and your anti-torque. You'll miss a couple like that, and that's okay. Still turn around, come back and get them. Now, the reason I told you guys you can pass this up, so now you're going to fly forward some more. Those up to slow her down a bit, and let's get her turned around. Okay, we'll push forward on the cycle. Add a little bit of collective, a little bit of altitude. To all still be there, they are. So now, what I want you to do is try to fly through one, skip one, go to the next one, fly that one, skip that one, and try your best to nail this guy. So instead of every one, try every other one. What I'm doing is basically zigzagging. That much right there. So I recommend you stay in this tutorial for a while, and just to, you know, gain positive control, and maybe come back and keep that forward momentum going. Cycle it, push forward a little bit, and then try to find all the rings. And that's okay. So that's what I mean. Don't complete them all the first time. Like keep passing, going past one. Now in this tutorial, we're actually in our first person shooter mode, and we actually have to walk to the helicopter. And we have to hit the command to get in, which is X on the Xbox controller. Concede it. We're in. And we will take off. You can't hear the engine that well because I had to turn it down. So this tutorial will actually have to land on spots. So takeoff's completed, land at the mark. If we look to the left here, we have the landing point here. So what I want you to do is don't go crazy pushing forward on the cycle. Just gently try to stay level, watching your attitude indicator, and just getting a feel for what it looks, what the horizon looks like. So just push forward gently. Back on the cycle to start slowing her up, because we're like about 50 knots. You want to be close to zero when you get over your landing target. And I don't mind taking a slow approach, but you don't want to be straight from right or left. You want that target right in front of you. Note the position where the outside air temperature gauge is, which is that little thing here. That's the outside air temperature gauge. It tells us the outside air temperature. And just note where it is in relation to the horizon. So if we just get it on the horizon, we're going to go from rearward to forward flight as we are slightly nose down. All right. And again, start picking up. You don't want to be past 20 when you're approaching this. So we got 9, and we'll pitch forward a little bit. Maintaining our directional control with the anti-torque pedals or foot pedals. Nice and easy when approaches. Nice and easy. Helicopters are very sensitive. And that's what I kind of like about this VR sim, because really going to have to look around. You're really going to have to monitor your speed control. Okay, we're slowing up, forward a little bit, and we want to try to keep our wings level to stop that pendulum action. Getting that outside air temperature gauge over, so we're slowly drifting in. Slowly drifting in, and target, and we want to level out watching that attitude indicator, getting her real nice level with the horizon, and we're basically over the target. Now, another thing I noticed about this thing, they even have like a little mirror there. You can see your skids there. So I was like, wow, this is like crazy. So when you're over the target, you lower your collective, nice and easy, watching your vertical speed indicator. And if you don't know what a vertical speed indicator, please go to my private pilot 2020 videos, the flight instruments series. But we're just creeping it down nice and easy. Looking for our markers. Now, we seem to have drifted a little bit. So basically, what I want you to do is just bump the anti-torque, the right one. That's what I'm pushing now. And we're going to try to put that X right under the helicopter. So we'll gently just push forward, just nice and easy. Nothing crazy, just nice and easy. Get that forward motion. Not too much, just nice and easy. And we're pretty much over our target, and so we'll get credit for landing when we lower the collective. We're in the ground. So we landed at the mark, and that's what we wanted to do. So now they're assigning us the next mark. You swing your head around, we see that that is it right there. Now, another thing that I would do is, for your coordination, try not to get too high, or reduce your altitude before you get to about 20 feet is okay. Okay. Again, we gently push forward along the cycle. Now this landing is a little bit challenging because there's obstacles. And it's going to take you a little time to get this down, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to really keep your head on the swivel, watch your speed, as we're at 70 knots now. Or actually, we're having it in kilometers per hour. Alright, so boom. Get those up. Not so much, because if we get the nose up too high, it's going to slow us down, and then we'll start moving backwards. So bring that outside air temperature gauge slightly, just touching horizon. And we want to get right over here. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we have obstacles. Remember, there's 4 obstacles, so once we get ourselves kind of positioned a little bit, we want to get ourselves over here, and we want to push gently forward on the cycle. Get that forward motion going. Just gentle, just be really gentle. Because if you hit 10 knots, it's just going to be too much. And we want to get ourselves positioned so that, excuse me, when we lower the collective, we want to sit down right, nice and easy within the zone. And remember, your rotors can actually touch if you're not perfectly centered within these walls. And I don't like that. I feel like I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Alright, so we're going to lower the collective. So you're constantly keeping your head on the swivel. You're watching these obstacles as you lower the collective. You want to be careful because your rotor, your main rotor, can touch one of these, and then you kind of fail. I see the marker there. I see the marker there. Alright, and I feel like I'm a little bit to the right, so I'm going to strafe left a little bit. So I'm looking left, cyclic, just a little bit, so you don't need a whole lot. And actually we're kind of away from our target. Alright, so bring it back, tilt the cyclic to the left, watch the target, now take it out, level out with your attitude indicator. Drift it over, a little bit left, so we're watching. And this is why I like the head tracking, because you got to keep your head on a swivel. If you had to do this with some type of key or something like that, it would really be bad. So, man. I think they'll give us credit for this. Alright, let's load it collective and touch down. I got some circle there, got some circle there. It's not perfect, but we are down. We are down. So the task is completed. You understand? Land on the next bar. Now look at that guy. That guy is the virtual reality world. It is 367 meters up. So let's get up. Raising the collective. A little bit of right anti-torque pedal. And let's try to get, and if we can't bump into this thing, so we don't want too much speed. So I'm going to try something here. I'm going to give it a whole heck of a lot of forward, cyclic, 40, 50. Alright. And it's good. Okay, it's all good. So, we're 134, that's not going to work, we're way too fast. And let's right cyclic, right anti-torque pedal, get a nice turn going. And now we're going to approach this thing really nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, take that out. And wow, my head track is a little bit off a little bit, but we can see that the obstacle's there. Alright, now, a couple things we could do here. Tracking's acting a little weird now. This is not playing nice now. I'm trying to... Okay, so... head track is not playing nice. Okay, so here's our platform. Put it in front of you. Excuse me. Lower the collective. Okay, just want to be slightly above it. Push forward on the cycle, gently. Strafe left a little bit. And attitude indicator as level as you can get it. Alright, push forward in the cycle. Alright, and seems like our front skids will probably touch at this point with anything. So we're going to load a collector some more, load some more, load some more, load some more. Come on, head track. Just be good for this video. Forward collective, gently, gently. Nice and easy. No major changes, just nice and easy changes. You can even see the dust kicking up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the dust is kicking up. We got her, man. We got her. We got her. We're dead. Okay, they're giving us. Oh no, that was it. Okay. So that is Arma 3. I think that this is a really, really cool tutorial. Again, it's in helicopter basics. But this is a pretty cool game. I want to get more people interested in it because my Sift people, once you get comfortable with flying a helicopter, you can actually do missions. You can do like, you can do sling loads, like dropping off. Think about like, what is it, Call of Duty? Well, Call of Duty has missions. This thing has missions where you can recon, you can be a sniper, and everything like this, but you can use helicopter pilots to transport you to locations. Like if there's an area that you guys need a couple units at, like 6 soldiers, you could have 6 guys actually playing in this first-person shooter mode, and then, you know, they can board your helicopter, and you can get them where they need to be. There's tutorials, maps, everything to help you with your orientation and things of that nature. So, you know, if this is something that you guys might be interested in, getting some guys together, especially Sift guys and guys that don't mind playing first-person shooters, I think this is a great game. And, you know, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry my head tracking got a little wacky towards the end, but I'm going to make that adjustment. And I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.